the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. On the visitor sideline, the Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other side, his counterpart, the Jets head coach. Drop hunter Jake Bailey on to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
To the air on second down, here's Allen. Now he takes off. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Second down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. 1st down, Bills. Allen will give this to Davis. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Allen going to give it to Cook. He's to the 10. And he'll take this one in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution. And that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm. And that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears First-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
First down run picks up 8, so now it's second and a couple. They go play action with Fields. He keeps it himself.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Play action now for Fields. There he goes again.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. It's 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return is not going anywhere. The Bills offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll manage to get to the 33. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. They'll go up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Quincy Williams. He spins it, dropping for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over for their second possession. So, Greg, people always say when the schedule comes out in May, what do you look for? Back-to-back home games usually not something you look forward to, but it does happen in this case. And when you get a win and you know you're going on the road week 3, that puts a little pressure on this one to get 2-0 at home to start the season.
And how good would they be feeling to start your year and know, all right, we've got 2 wins in the bank. We're playing well at home. It just allows everything in the building to take
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Michael Clemens getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And the Bills' 1st down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Whoa! And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Bills.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Fields, oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
On the carry, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. As we are ready to get back underway. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Davis is in. Touchdown, Bills. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Greg, this AFC East, a division that really has been dominated by the Bills. The 5 straight division titles. It's hard to see who can knock them off that perch right now.
Yeah, and I think until someone decides that that's going to change, I think you just have to assume that Buffalo remains the king of the East. And I think when you look at the bottom of the division with the Jets and New England, they're clearly in a rebuild. Young quarterbacks, new coaching staff, trying to kind of get themselves out of the bottom of the division. Miami seems to me, I don't know if they're ready to compete necessarily with Buffalo directly, but Miami is a playoff caliber roster, a playoff caliber team. They've showed it in years past. So if anybody's ready to compete, I think it's Miami. I just don't know, Mike, if they are ready top to bottom over the length of the season to get enough wins to keep pace with a team as good as Buffalo.
And 2 new coaches at the bottom of the standings last year, the Jets and the Patriots. And, Greg, both guys who played for a long time in the league and bring a certain amount of toughness to the top of the organization.
Absolutely, and it was very clear exactly what New York and New England were looking for. They wanted culture centers, right? It wasn't about getting the fancy play caller. It wasn't about the X's and O's. They needed to establish an identity and a culture of excellence and of winning. So, no question, Mike, there was a very clear mission, a clear path to landing on Vrabel and Aaron Glenn, and they think they have their guys for the long term.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Hall from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, The importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today? The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. On 3rd down, it's Allen. Quick slant into the hands of Shaquille. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. On the handoff, this is Cook. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To the air is Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Final pass for the Bills field goal. 44-yard
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Gibson now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. He'll get about 2. Taylor Rapp is there to stop him.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Now, Fields. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here. First and 10.
And the Jets, first down.
To throw is Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 50-yard line.
Second and 11. Back to throw is Fields. In trouble, and down he goes. Joey Bosa. He gets in to report his second sack of this first half.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket. And with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Second down, they need 3. Allen working from the pistol. No chance at all. He'll go down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
Third and 12.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second.
Jamian Sherwood on the tackle. A gain of 7.
Here's Mitch Wisnowski now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. The Jets offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread. But now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Where even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone say, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come over. Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They bring the tight end in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports
Our spin around the
halftime report.
NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And it's Bo Nix. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Broncos find a way. They win it by a point. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Jaylen Warren. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And here's Jalen Waddle. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Dolphins get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Gibson now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind. Interested to see how they fit in the league as the season gets going.
You know, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. And Cam Ward goes #1, and then obviously with Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
And that just has to be demoralizing for this offense. I guarantee one of the first things they talked about during the break was slowing down the pass rush. So needless to say, that's not what they want to see.
3rd and long. Fields. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. He's got it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10.
On the run, here's Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Jets. First down.
Fields now to throw on first down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Yeah, he'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7-0 outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets, Rams and Jags will also play in London week 6 and 7. Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buffalo.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. So now they'll throw it with Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the Jets' 14-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. To throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Carry for Cook. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
He'll try to, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
It is brought in by Josh Reynolds. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Fields. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Jets, 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Jets, 1st down.
They will run it over center with Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he will get into the end zone. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing is Allen. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On play action, here's Allen. Oh, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. 3rd down. 3 to go. Allen will give this to Davis.
Number 22, Ray Davis, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up...
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Allen now on 2nd down. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams. Having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener. And he's got another one here. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it 4th down.
But it brings up 4th.
Allen going to throw for it. And that is caught. On 4th and goal. They got it. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and inches.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Fields. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Joey Bosa. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This pass rush, it just won't quit, Mike. I mean, they had success early in the game, and I don't blame them. The defensive coordinator saying, until you can prove you can block us, I'm just going to keep coming after your quarterback.
Fields from the gun on third down. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw is Fields. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Fields now on second down. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
To throw is Fields. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, Jets. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
22 yards, the pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
22 yards. That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now, Fields. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up second down at the Bills' 36-yard line.
Second down, it's Fields. That is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. There's that man again, another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 4 at the 35.
They'll run. This is Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a third down and 4.
It's now third down and 4.
The throw is Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, the offense is out there, 4th and inches. Fields to throw for it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Jets first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. First and 10.
47-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Fields. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer.
Jets 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Corey Horton now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.